Tehmeena Rizvi, is this the real
No.
face of radical Islamist terror? Look at the comments that were made on a video. Respond, madam.
Yes. So I am saying there's definitely no justification for such killing, and of course we should not drag in other Indian states. Right now we're discussing Kashmir, so we should focus on that. And one thing I would like to point out is a lady who doesn't succumb to conventional setups in Kashmir is threat to society. It's very loud and clear. And they have made it very evident by a lot of such acts. And it has been there. So Kashmiri society at large has to reflect that what type of future we are creating for our generations ahead. This is not what we wanted. If Kashmiriyat as a word we defend, it has always believed in coexistence, in love, in humanity, in empathy. This is not what we believed in. And this is a dabba for Kashmiriyat also. I feel ashamed. I feel ashamed of such acts. I am numb.
Okay.
I'm again saying there's no justification. And
Majid Hydari, are you ashamed of these acts? Are you ashamed? Are you ashamed of Constable Saifullah being killed? Are you ashamed of Ms. Bhat being killed? Amreen Bhat being killed?
Deepika Padukone was almost assassinated by the Karmi Sena people over Padmavati issue. Let me remind you of that.
आपको डर लगता है? नहीं, is this fear? और are you, you know, I'm sorry. मैं कश्मीर के बारे में पूछ रहा हूँ, मैं आपका नाम पूछ रहा हूँ, मुझे गाड़ी का नंबर बता रहे हो.
Sir,
either you're not comprehending my question, or you are giving, you belong to that era that gives intellectual cover fire to radical Islamist terror. Okay, Tehmeena Rizvi wants to respond to you.
In the House, if this conversation is focused on Kashmir, we should focus on Kashmir. We can discuss obviously every other topic, but that's not the mandate right now. If the killing has happened, Amreen Bhat was killed, Rahul Bhat was killed, we cannot discuss Mumbai, Bangalore and other things right now. I think it doesn't make any sense for any of us.
No, it makes sense because India is essentially a federal structure, and when we believe in one nation theory, why Kashmir separate when we talk about Muslim rights? We are talking about Muslims, I am talking about the plight of other Muslims.
No, I am not talking about Muslim rights, sir. I am sorry. I am talking about terrorists killing fellow Indians. I am talking about jihad, fasad, whatever you may call it. But Mr. Vaid, how would you respond to Majid Hydari? Is this very typically what has happened in Kashmir over decades? A group of educated intellectuals or civil society giving cover fire to radical Islamist jihad?
Gaurav, absolutely. In fact, it is time to wake up and see who are ultimate sufferers of this, the people of Kashmir. And if leadership does not wake up today, the intellectuals, the educated class doesn't wake up today, you are playing with the lives of your own countrymen, own people. And I think there can't be more tragedy than this. Another point, Gaurav, I wanted to mention here, a few days back, a terrorist was apprehended by J&K police and 11 pistols were recovered from him. As per his interrogation, first consignment was already distributed, and it has all gone to Srinagar and some of it to Anantnag. Now it is, as long as these pistols remain outside and one module doesn't know about the other, the second does not know about the third. Now this kind of hybrid terrorism with small weapons targeting
who are the people who are being targeted and why? I want to understand this, Mr. Vaid, and I want to understand this from all three of our very well-respected guests. Why would a Constable Saifullah be targeted? Why would an Amreen Bhat be targeted? Why would the owner of Krishna Dhaba be targeted? You know,
Gaurav,
there is a pattern, Mr. Vaid.
Give me 2 or 3 minutes, I'll explain this.
Sure.
See, after abrogation of Article 370 and 35A, actually आपने ऐसे कर दिया पाकिस्तान के पाँव के नीचे से ज़मीन खींच ली. तो now these people were rattled as things started improving. A narrative government narrative that situation is improving, which was true also if you see the statistics. And for ISI handlers, it was do and die situation. Otherwise, the whole jihad which they were launching for last 30 years would fail. So why they are targeting policemen? They know the role of J&K police in anti-terror operations.
Fair enough.
They are targeting Kashmiri Pandits because they do not want Kashmiri Pandits to come back. The genocide they had done in the 90s, they don't want their return. The laborers are being targeted because Prime Minister Mr. Modi's government is going vigorously with development. You name the projects, medical colleges, AIMS, industrial development, more than 50,000 crore.
मतलब पाकिस्तान को ये बात खलती है कि कश्मीर में विकास हो रहा है